Okay, so particle settling time and stream velocity. So we talked about this in class yesterday. This is the line at which material settles out, and we did the first couple of these. What velocity do all boulders settle out? So a rock the size of your head, what is the speed that all boulders settle out? Now you'll notice the tick marks at the top, you'll notice the tick marks at the bottom. The scale is at the bottom. Okay, the scale, no numbers up here, but the tick marks do correspond with the scale at the bottom. Okay, so this line right here, this is 100, this line is 200, so I can tell that this is 200 right there. So boulders, I come over, okay, I find the mark, and I come down, and it's really close to 200, it's a little more than 200. So I'm going to say somewhere between 200 250 centimeters per second. How did I do that? Again, all boulders, follow it over, strike the line, and come down. So at home, you should be able to do what's the stream velocity of sand, pebbles, and cobbles. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the previous slide, and I'm going to show you how to do sand. Okay, so we got sand here. I'm going to come along the line, find the bottom which sand falls out, and then I'm going to go down. So this is 0.01, 0.02, 0.03 for sand. Okay? So 0.3, okay, like I just said. So I would like to see you guys complete 8 and 9, and then let's talk about 10. So I'm going to skip to number 10. Go to slide number 6. So we have 10. What stream velocity do all clay, and I should say number 10 question, what stream velocity does all samples of clay settle out? So clay is down here. Okay, I come across the line, and I see that then that stream settling, or the stream velocity line, does not reach the bottom of my axis. Okay, it does not reach the x-axis, and because it doesn't that means that clay, because it's so tiny, will just kind of float in the water. So my answer to that would be it doesn't settle out, or 0. And lo and behold, less than 0.01 centimeters per second, or none. Or no speed. Okay? So that's how we did those questions. I do expect to see 8 and 9 done on your sheet, okay? When I check tomorrow in class. So, what sediments can a river carry at 100 centimeters per second? So it's not what sediment, but what sediments it can carry. Because as a stream begins to flow upward, it's going to carry not just the clay, here it catches the sand, the silt, and the clay. So at 100 centimeters per second, which is right here, I'm going to go up to the black line. I find it, now I come over. So I find that it's pebbles, but it's not just pebbles, because pebbles, sand, silt, and clay will be carried by the river. Okay? So there's my going up, going over, and lo and behold, it's pebble, sand, silt, and clay. So that's what I'm going to put on line. Pebble, sand, silt, and clay. Okay? So you should be able to do 50 centimeters per second. So I find 50, I go up, I go over. Okay? You should be also able to do the next one. Okay? So we're going to fast forward from 13 to now 14. What is the largest sediment a river can carry at 1 centimeter per second? So what's the largest sediment at 1 centimeter per second? So I come up, I go over, and I find that it's sand, or the actual size, sediment size, not sediment, but sediment size. So that means I'm going to come over this way and find that it's 0.02, maybe 0.03 centimeters in diameter. Okay, so it's a little different. Okay? So I come up 1, go over, and I find that it's 0.02 or 0.03, 0.02 centimeters per second. All these are in ranges. They're ballpark figures. So don't stress out if your numbers are a little bit off. Okay? Within 1, I'm okay. Or 1 unit value. So let's take a look at another one. What's the largest sediment size when a river is traveling at 0.1 centimeters per second? So I'm going to go back over to my chart. 0.1 centimeter per second is right here. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go over. And I'm going to see that it's not 0.01 or 0.001. I'm going to say it's 0.002. 0.003, okay, somewhere in that range. So that's what I'm going to list for that next one, okay? So that then leads us to number 18. Approximately at what point do sediments with a diameter of 0.1 centimeters settle out? So we've used the chart from this side, gone over and gone down. we've used the chart from down here and gone up and come over. Now we're going to use the chart on this side and go down. Okay, so 0.1 centimeters. 0.1 centimeters is here. I come over. I go down. And I'm going to see that it's about 6 centimeters per second. Okay? So that means that you guys need to do 19 and 20. And 21. But be careful because 21 is listed 64 millimeters, not centimeters. So you'll have to convert from millimeters to centimeters, okay?